Iran News Now. Tehran releases EU diplomat Johan Floderus in exchange for hostages. Sweden has agreed to free Hamid Nouri, an Iranian former prison administrator, in return for Floderus. As part of an agreement with Tehran, the Swedish government announced on Saturday that Johan Floderus, an EU official from Sweden, was released from an Iranian prison after more than 2 years of detention. Stockholm will be exchanging a former Iranian jail official found guilty of crimes against humanity for another Swedish citizen, Saeed Azizi, who was detained by Iran in November 2023. As part of the deal, Azizi will also be allowed to leave the country. The Swedish government has worked actively for their release, stated the office of Swedish Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson. They will touch down in Sweden today, and their loved ones will be waiting for them. Welcome home. Stockholm apprehended Hamid Nouri in 2019 on charges of crimes against humanity. As part of the agreement, Sweden will free him. Nouri was complicit in the 1988 prison killings that resulted in the execution of up to 5,000 prisoners, as per the orders of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. For over 30 years, survivors and families of the 1988 massacres have been striving to find truth and justice, both within and outside of Iran. The prosecution of Nouri in Sweden was truly the first instance of any Iranian official being held accountable, stated Nazim Papayani, an Amnesty International campaigner specializing in Iran. Iran was reportedly considering exchanging Floderus for Nouri as part of a prisoner deal, as reported earlier by Politico. However, Tobias Billström, Sweden's foreign minister, has refused to comment on the agreement. To secure Nouri's release, Iran has made the two detainees into puppets in a cynical negotiation game, according to Kristersson's Saturday statement. The safety of Swedes is my first priority as Prime Minister, Kristersson stated. He explained that the Swedish government and security service had been working closely on the matter and had been in talks with Iran. It was obvious from the start that the operation would necessitate tough choices, he continued. We have now made those choices. A couple of Swedes will soon be back in Sweden, able to see their families again. Arrested in Iran in April 2022 while on a personal visit to friends, Floderus worked for the European External Action Service, EEAS, of the EU. His imprisonment remained secret for more than a year, only becoming public knowledge in September 2023. Prosecutors falsely accused him of espionage and failed to provide proof of their accusations. We don't know what tools are available for the government, but we want them to utilize all the tools in the toolbox, Floderus' father Mats told Politico in April. All we want is for Johan to get home quickly. That's all. On Saturday, Josep Borrell, the chief EU ambassador, expressed gratitude to the Swedish authorities and reportedly also to Oman, for their roles in mediating the arrangement. Iranian authorities continue to unlawfully detain other EU people, according to Borrell. He went on to say that the United States and the European Union will continue to work for their independence in tandem.